Oh, you know what? You're right. It is. You're right. It's Teamer Prowess now. I forgot. He changed his list. He's now playing Become Immense. He just changes things back and forth. I have no idea. But Barry kept a four-lander. All right. Interesting. Barry has a Goblin Guy, which reveals mutagen growth. Wow. Is Paul going to go for the turn 2 big growth play here? He has the option of going... Let's see, he can go growth, which makes the Swift Spear a 4/4. He can attack for 10 this turn. Oops. He can attack for 10. And then he's got Vapor Snag and Lava Spike to put Barry dead, exactly, if he has nothing else. Is a turn 3 win from Paul, potentially? Paul thinking of what Laney wants to grab here. Only got half his deck in his hand. I guess, doesn't want the other half. Yeah, that's okay. He's going to grab Stomping Ground. He goes to 15. Okay. Oh, boy. So, yeah, he can go Mutagenic Growth, my Swift Spear. That gives it a total of +3/+3 thanks to Prowess. So that's a 4/5. And then he can go Teamer Battle Rage to make it a 5/6 with Double Strike and Trample. That puts Barry to 9. And then next turn he gets to go Vapor Snag, your Goblin Guide, or your other blocker potentially. That puts you to 8. I have a 2 power. Lava Spike, that puts you to... Oh, no, that's not lethal. No, that's not lethal. Sorry. Yeah, there's the growth, and there's the Battle Rage. Take 10. All right, sure. This deck makes sense. Oh yeah, that's how that works, Barry. That is indeed how that works. Yeah, it's super casual turn 2 Tenya. Whatever. Nothing to it. And oh, by the way, my hand probably kills you. So, second Vanish for Barry. No damage taken himself here. Now, if he has like a Searing Blaze, that'd be a great play. But he only has Grim Lavamancer and a Rift Bolt on Suspend. And he just says go. No attacks to be had. Paul picks up a Lightning Bolt. So Barry's at a virtual 3 right now. He has in play both... Or Paul has in hand both Lava Spike and Lightning Bolt. Plus he has Vapor Snag. So Barry's essentially at a virtual 2 right now. What is Paul going to do here? He can get both of the blockers out of the way and deal a total of... See if he does that. He can bolt the Goblin Guide and snag the Grim Lavamancer. That would put Barry to 5. Because it'd be 1 damage from Snag and 3 damage from Swift Spear. And then next turn he can go Serum Visions and Lava Spike. Paul will attack for 2. I'm not really sure why he's giving Barry the option to block here. I don't know if Barry does. Paul can blow out Barry if Barry tries to do something like Grim Lavamancer your Swift Spear, and Paul gets to go Vapor Snag your Lavamancer. Swift Spear lives, and you take a point of damage, and you get to replay your Grim Lavamancer now. So I don't know. We'll see. Barry just takes the damage. He falls to 7, and then he's going to go ahead and Rift Bolt Paul to the face. So Paul's now at 10. Searing Blaze your Swift Spear. Okay, so now Paul probably snags his own Swift Spear. Yeah, he does. He goes to 9. Barry's okay with that. I imagine. I can't see that ever being a big problem. And Paul actually still takes 3 damage. That's not even that important. So Paul falls to 6. Barry gonna leave up a. How is Paul still at 9? He's at 6, is he not? He took the Vapor Snag and the Searing Blaze damage, did he not? Okay, yeah, so Paul's at 6. Okay. No, he didn't. No, as long as Searing Blaze still has 1 target when it goes to resolve, it'll still deal the damage to the play. It'll still deal the damage where it can. So even though Swift Spear is gone, it still deals the damage to Paul. Barry will respond to Paul's Serum Vision, or it'll respond more importantly to the Prowess trigger, which will kill the Swift Spear. Now Paul gets the Serum Vision. And yeah, Paul went from being in a very good spot to suddenly being like almost just dead. I believe he's scried another Lava Spike to the top, so I think Barry's at like a virtual 1 right now. If Barry fetches, he dies though, I think. Unless he has Lightning Helix. Uh-oh. I could get Barry in trouble, that fetch land. He may hold it, but we'll see here. Deflecting Palm in 2 lands, okay. Okay, well this does tell Barry. Actually, he can Deflecting Palm this Lava Spike back at Paul. And actually he wins, right? Depends what the lands are, I guess. If they're fetch lands, it's enough, but Deflecting Palm, Lava Spike back at you. So Paul takes 3 and falls to 3. Barry has a Lavamancer active, which means he gets to put Paul to 1. He attacks with Lavamancer and Paul is dead. Shoot you for 2. Alright, so Barry should win this game. Why is he sacrificing a fetch land? I don't understand. If Paul had Bolter, Barry would get punished severely. Not quite sure why he's fetching on upkeep, but I guess, I don't know. Sure. That's fair, Martin. Barry will Skullcrack you. Sure, it doesn't really matter, I mean. So Barry takes game 1. All right, that was a close one. Barry at 3 and Paul dead. That was really close. A very timely Searing Blaze, which also kind of tricked Paul into, I guess, snagging his own creature and taking more damage was pretty important there. And yeah, I guess you're right, Higgins. You just wanted to shuffle a little more, Let's get a little more shuffling in there. Why not? Why not? So Paul will have the play again. A little rough that he lost on the play there, because it means that if he's able to force a game 3, he's going to be on the draw. So this is a matchup that's very, very draw dependent, or I guess play dependent rather, I should say. I don't know. It's be interesting. Should be interesting. All right, let's see what happens here. Paul with 3 lands, Storm Chaser Mage, Smash to Smithereens, Vapor Snag, and I think a Lightning Bolt. Now Paul brought in Paul brought in Smash because last time these two played, Barry was playing Shrine of Burning Rages. He has since taken those out. So that Smash may not find a target. And Smash only hits artifacts, does not hit enchantments. So this Leyline of Sanctity that Barry has on turn 0, very, very good. That's 3 games in a row where we've seen Barry, 3 post-board games in a row where Barry's had that on turn 1. So, but Barry just has Mountain Go. Paul picks up a Serum Visions. This is likely just going to be a Storm Chaser Mage attack for 1 turn. And what's Paul going to do here? Steam Vents untapped, down to 18. Storm Chaser Mage? Yep. Down to 19 goes Barry, unless he has Lightning Bolt. Which he does not. Down to 19 he goes. Or he doesn't want to use it on that, which is also fair. Searing Blaze here with the land would be great as well. Let's see, he's fetching very quickly again here. He will get a Sacred Foundry. Down to 16 is Barry now. Let's see what he's got. He's turned off any burn spells from Paul, minus Vapor Snag if you want to count it as a burn spell. Oh boy. That's a good one. That only gets stopped by growth, and Paul doesn't have growth. So that's huge. Paul at 15 now. and with no threat in play. And his alternate burn plan now nullified. So, did he just draw growth? No, it's your Metamorphose. Okay. So Serum Visions is a good place to be this turn. He's gonna fire off a Metamorphose here. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think that's right. I think you, Paul may be debating here. Yeah, Paul does Metamorphose here. Okay, so I don't know what colors of mana he made, but okay, now he drew a growth with nothing to do with it. I got it. Serum Visions. Swift Spear. So if he made blue-red, that's really important. Paul has to scry 2 still for that Serum Vision. He hasn't finished the spell yet. Paul needs to finish his spell before he continues playing here. Alright, hold on, guys. I gotta stop Paul. He just didn't finish the spell. Alright, so it's assumed that he just left them on top if you don't scry. So, Barry went to 15. Lightning Helix. Paul's going to respond with a growth. This will save the Swift Spear. Barry still gains 3 going to 18. Swift Spear right now has 4 toughness. He's going to Lava Spike Paul as well. Paul's at 10. Paul untaps. 2 dead cards in hand with Lightning Bolt and Smash the Smithereens. He picked up a Kiln Fiend. That's pretty important. There's the Kiln Fiend. Bear's going to read that one. That one gets big fast. Anytime you cast instant or sorcery, it gets +3/+0 until end of turn. So, doesn't have haste or anything though. It's just a 1/2 right now. Swift Spear attacks for 1. Barry no blocks, down to 17. Again, Paul just with 2 dead cards in hand. Right now, Vapor Snag is also dead. And Barry has Boros Charm, so Paul is in a lot of trouble. Paul's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, he actually can't even play any of the spells in his hand right now. Unless he wants to, like, bolt himself. Which seems like a poor choice. Or bolt his own creature, I guess. Which also seems like a poor choice. Paul is going to sacrifice his Delta down to 9. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically Paul bolting himself also gives the Kiln Fiend +3/+0, technically. So, I mean... Sure. It's actually more damage to Barry because the Swiss also gets +1. So, technically it's 4 damage to Barry and 3 damage to Paul if he wants to bolt himself. Seems like a really, really deep line to take, though. I don't know. Seems really deep. I'll have to see here. Again, the Smash and the Vapor Snag right now are useless. So, Paul fetches Basic Island. Yeah, I guess that's true. You can go... Well, no. You'd have to... Oh, I guess, yeah, you could do that, sure. I don't know, that seems... That doesn't seem very good, I'll be honest. I think I'd want to, like... I don't even know. I don't even know. Bolt what? Is he bolting himself? Is he making the sweet play of bolt myself? Is he making this play of bolt myself? He is! He's gonna bolt himself! And then Barry skull cracks him and Boros charms him, and that's the game. So Barry's gonna win here because Paul bolts himself. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Barry at 14. And Boros charm you, you're dead. Yeah, he's just saying you're dead, by the way. Wow. I did not expect Paul to actually... maybe Paul forgot, to be fair, about the Leyline in play.